Hello friends, today I am discuss about methods of increasing the selectivity of EDTA as titration. These are methods: chemical separation, pH control, masking and demasking, kinetic masking. These are three are used in our syllabus. Titration of mixture of metal ion, selectivity, masking and demasking agents. EDTA is a very unselective reagent because it complexes with uh, numerous doubly, triply or quadruply charged cations. All metal ions make complex to titrate selected metal ion and to avoid another metal ion. Certain complexing agents are added which react with those ions, disturbing the selected metal ions and makes complexes. So such ions cannot participate in EDTA reaction. Such compounds are known as masking agents. Suitable control of pH of the solution. This of course makes use of the different stability of metal EDTA complexes. Only bismuth and thorium can be titrated in acidic solution where pH is equal to 2 using xylenon orange or methyl thymol blue indicator, and most divalent cations do not interfere, means another bivalent positive ions do not titrate with EDTA in acidic media. pH is equal to 2. In bismuth and lead mixture, solution at pH 2 using xylenon orange indicator is titrated first, then adding hexamine. So pH is equal to 5. So lead is titrated using EDTA. Control of acidity of pH of the solution. In this technique, the selectivity is increased by controlling the pH of the solution. The conditional formation constant of metal EDTA complex is depend on the hydrogen ion concentration. So by adjusting the pH of the sample solution containing several metal ions, it is possible to allow only a single species to react with EDTA. For example, calcium can be determined in the presence of magnesium in strongly alkaline solution where pH around 10. Trivalent ions like bismuth, ferric can be selectively determined from the solution of bivalent metal ions in strongly acidic solution where pH is around 2. Let us see here three examples of selectivity by pH control. Here calcium and magnesium mixture in solution, pH is nearer about 10 or nearer 10. EDTA is react with only calcium, and final product of metal complexes is calcium EDTA. Here magnesium is precipitated out as magnesium hydroxide in basic media. In second example, A and B bivalent cation with trivalent bismuth mixture which are titrated with EDTA in at around pH 2. Only bismuths are titrated or reacted stable complex is formed. In other words, bivalent A and B are not react with EDTA. Here pH control the precipitation of ions. Here third example, A and B cation ion, ferric ion in mixture solution, pH around 2. Here also metal EDTA complex form only FeEDTA. Other words, metal is only ion. A and B bivalents are not forms complex with EDTA. Here titration of mixture of metal ion by the use of masking agent. Masking may be defined as the process include a substance without physical separation of it or its reaction product is so transformed that it does not enter into particular reaction. Demasking is the process include the masked substance regains its ability enter into particular reaction. By the use of masking agent, some of the cations in the mixture can often masked so that they can no longer react with EDTA or with the indicator. Effective masking agent is the cyanide ion. This forms stable cyanide complexes with the cation of cadmium, zinc, mercury, copper, cobalt, nickel, silver and the metals, but not with the alkaline earth metals, manganese and lead, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, lead. These are the general reaction of masking. How act is metal ion, here sodium or potassium cyanide solution. The metal ion are react with cyanide, metal tetracyano complex are formed. It is therefore possible to determine cations such as calcium, magnesium, lead and manganese in the presence of the above mentioned metal by masking with an excess of potassium or sodium cyanide. A small amount of iron may be masked by cyanide if it is first reduced to the ferrous to ferric by addition of ascorbic acid. Titanium, ferric, aluminium can be masked by TEA means triethanol amine. Use of masking agent. Masking is a process in which substance is prevented to take part in the reaction without physical separation of it. The reagent used in masking is known as masking agent. Cyanide ion is an effective masking agent for EDTA titration. It forms stable cyanide complex with metal cation like cadmium, zinc, mercury, copper, cobalt, nickel, silver, platinum, but does not form complex with alkaline earth metals like magnesium, calcium, as well as manganese and lead. Thus, it is possible to determine calcium, magnesium, lead, manganese in the presence of other metal cation by masking agent like cyanide ion. In short, mask the impurity in present solution. For example, analysis of calcium and magnesium solution mixture, magnesium ion require that case mask. Magnesium ion required to case masked. If not masked, that case result will be deviate from the excellent because so there will be calcium react with standard solution. Apart From that, magnesium will also react with standard solution. Here, masking and demasking agent. Masking agents are reagent which prevent interfering ion from reaction without physical separation. These reagents from complexes with interfering ions which are more stable than complexes formed with in EDTA solution. For example, masking agents caesium and sodium cyanide. It is used for masking agent for Ag, Cu, cadmium, cobalt, nickel, zinc, triethanol, amine. It is used as a masking agent from ferric, aluminium, stannous, fluoride are masking agent are for example ammonium fluoride. It is used for masking agent for Fe, aluminium to give hexafluorocomplex and iodide, for example Ki, potassium iodide. It is used as masking agent for mercury to give triiodo complex. Here we taking an example. This solution contain four ions or metal ions like this: calcium, zinc, mercury, nickel. If we add masking agent as here sodium or potassium cyanide, so let see the zinc cyanide complex, mercury cyanide complex, nickel cyanide complex are formed and calcium remains as it is. In other words, masking agents are react with metal ion to mask the complexes prevented to take part in the reaction. Other free calcium ions which is titrated with standard EDTA solution to form metal EDTA stable complexes. Thus Ca EDTA complex are formed. Next topic is demasking. What is benefit of demasking agent? The cyanide complex of zinc and cadmium may be demasked with formaldehyde and acetic acid solution or better with chloral hydrate. Here zinc tetracyanide are regains with formaldehyde as a demasking agent added. Free zinc ions are liberated here and cyanohydrins are formed. The use of masking and selective demasking agents permit the successive titration of many metals. Thus, solution containing magnesium, zinc, copper can be titrated as allowed. First, add excess of standard EDTA solution and back titrated with standard magnesium solution using ABT as indicator. All the cations are titrated here. In second part, add excess of caesium, potassium cyanide as masking agent. It will be mask zinc and copper and titrate as before. This give magnesium only. Thus zinc react with cyanide to give zinc tetracyanide as well as copper react with cyanide to copper tetracyanide. And third, add excess of chloral hydrate or formaldehyde plus acetic acid solution 3:1 ratio to the titrate solution in order to liberate the zinc from the cyanide complex and titrate until the indicator turns blue. This gives only zinc metal ions. The copper content may then be found by difference. Zinc tetracyanide is here formaldehyde, a demasking agent, and zinc metal ions we can regain. What is uses of demasking agent? In this technique, the one of the cation is first masked and remaining free cation is treated with standard EDTA. Then previously masked cation is demasked by using suitable reagent to get free cation. This free cation is then titrated by using standard EDTA. For example, formaldehyde is used to demask zinc cyanide complex. This free zinc ion is then titrated by using standard EDTA. Thus, it is possible to determine zinc in the presence of calcium. Salt demasking agent are reagents which regain the ability of masked ion to enter the reaction with in EDTA. For example, the masking by cyanide can be removed by mixture of formaldehyde or acetic acid on addition of demasking agent to zinc tetracyanide. Zinc is liberated and titrated. Here see the reaction, zinc tetracyanide is less stable after the zinc metal ion free from zinc tetracyanide to zinc plus 2, and here cyanohydrin is more stable. In short, we taking example of masking and demasking agent. Here mixture of solution calcium and zinc. If add the masking agent as sodium or potassium cyanide, zincs are react with cyanide to form zinc tetracyano complex, and calcium ions are not react with cyanide. And these free calcium ions with react or titrated against standard EDTA solution, final calcium EDTA complex are formed. In other zinc tetracyanide complex, when demasking agent are used in this solution, zinc ion will be free, and then zinc ion will titrated with standard EDTA solution to form zinc EDTA complex. Next topic of this chapter, metal indicator theory and application. Metal indicator. The metal indicators are organic compounds which are capable of forming intensely colored complex with EDTA. Generally, these indicators are organic dyes. This metal indicator complex is weaker than the metal EDTA complex, and it has different color than uncomplex indicator. During the course of titration, the metal ion from metal indicator complex is replaced to form metal EDTA complex. Here example, for example, here sample metal ion indicator has organic dyes. Its color different from sample, and react with this metal ion to indicator a less stable complex metal indicator, which is weak complex are formed. This is color 1 and this is color 2. When metal indicators solution are titrated with standard EDTA solution, indicator will be liberated from metal indicator complex, and metal indicators are here metal indicators are strongly stable complexes. Here metal indicator are not formed, but metal EDTA stable complex are formed. These are another color is formed here. What is requirement for metal ion indicator? The color must be sufficiently intense so that minimum amount of indicator can be used. The color contrast between the indicator and metal indicator complex should be readily observable. The metal indicator complex should possess sufficient stability to ensure a sharp color change. However, it should be less stable than metal EDTA complex. Fourth point, the change in equilibrium from metal indicator complex to metal EDTA complex should be sharp and rapid. The color reaction of the indicator should be selective. The indicator must be very sensitive to metal ions so that the color change occurs at near the equivalence point. The indicator must be stable in the titration medium. The indicator must be stable on the storage also. All the above requirement must be fulfilled in the pH range in which the proposed titration is to carried out. It should be commercially available in adequate purity. Thanks.